if people are visiting your online furniture store and they're maybe even adding to carts, but they're not buying, then this video is for you, because that's a very common problem that I'm going to help you solve in this video. So if you don't know who I am yet, I'm Lars Howard. I've built up my own furniture company to $9 million in online sales, and now I'm helping other furniture stores to do the same thing and make a bunch of money. So let's just dive straight into it. So in order to convince a person to spend money with you on furniture, which is typically a very expensive product, everything needs to scream that you are trustworthy to spend like over $1,000 with. So oftentimes online furniture stores' problem is not their products or how their website looks visually, but it's the different trust factors that are not in place or are sort of lacking, if that makes sense. So the first and foremost, which is quite obvious, is to have a ton of reviews on your product and also site-wide reviews, and display them everywhere. Display them on your product page, your collection page, your home page, your checkout. Like every page essentially should contain reviews. You could even put it in your top bar or in your header just to make people way more comfortable to buy from you online. Because like I said, people are spending thousands of dollars with you and they need to know that you're a trustworthy person to buy from, right? Or that your company is trustworthy to buy from. So first and foremost, fix your reviews. Ask past customers if they can write a review for you. Maybe ask some friends and family to buy something from you and then let them write a review about you, like an honest review, of course. Stuff like that helps a ton. Then the second point, which goes hand in hand with the reviews, is also to add live testimonials of customers. So make them record a video talking about your furniture, or a picture with them showing their furniture in the background, for example, just so people see that other people are buying from you, because these things are very hard to fake. So people instantly trust you when you put that on your website. Then the third trust factor is to show your own face and show your team. So even if you're not building up a personal brand, or even if you don't have a very large team, show as much of it as possible. So talk about your founding story, why you even started your online furniture store in the first place, when you started it, where you started it, maybe a picture of your first office setup, maybe your first like storage unit, like whatever, just anything that you can use and leverage to make people trust you more. Because if they know how you founded the company, then they instantly also trust you more in the present time, if that makes sense. Because nobody wants to buy a $2,000 sofa from a store that has no identity and feels like it's completely anonymous. Because if something goes wrong, then who are you going to go to, right? Because there's typically no physical location people can go to. So they just fell completely left in the dark if that's not there. So please add that to your online store. Then the fourth point is to add a very prominent guarantee. So I always recommend to have like 100-day risk-free trial, which basically just is a return policy like any other, but it just sounds way more attractive. It sounds like people can try the thing out for 100 days, and if they don't like it, they can simply return it. Now, this does not actually, in my experience, increase your return rate, or not by a significant amount, but it does convince a lot more people to buy from you, if that makes sense. So add a very prominent and very attractive guarantee to convince more people to make a purchase with you. Then the fifth trust point is to address common concerns before we'll actually start to wonder about them, by having FAQ, which means frequently asked questions. So I recommend to put some frequently asked questions on the product page, and also have a full page dedicated to the frequently asked questions, and come up with all the concerns that people might have, right? Like, do you offer white glove delivery, or do people have to assemble it themselves, or maybe have to pay a bit extra to get it assembled by you? Or when it comes to the warranty, like, what if something breaks in 2 years from now? Like, what happens, right? Same for the return policy. What are the conditions when it comes to that? Customer service questions, like typical things. Just sit down for like a couple hours, however long it takes, to write down all the common concerns that you know your past customers had before before they bought. And that way, a lot of people will just end up buying because all their concerns have been addressed. And if we don't address them, then some people might still end up calling us or they live chat with us, but oftentimes they just leave, right? And they go to a competitor who does address their concerns. So that's a very big point. Address all their concerns as soon as you can. So to conclude, if your store feels more human, more real, more transparent, more clear, easy to understand, you're going to outsell your competitors. So be sure to implement those 5 points that I told you, because they've been proven to work over and over again to increase online furniture sales. So implement that and you should see a very good rise in your conversion rate as well. By the way, we do help online furniture stores to get more customers. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, there's a link in the description where we show you a bit about what we do for our online furniture store clients. So feel free to press on it and have a look. I don't really care if you click it or not, honestly. I just hope you get a ton of value out of this video. But yeah, if that sounds good, there's a link that you can press and you could book a call with us. I brought you a lot of value here today. Let me know if there are any questions and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.